सहनौ भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्मा तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरोर्गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रीविद्योपासनासक्तं श्रीविद्यापीठभूषणं श्रीविद्याभिनवं वन्दे कृष्णानन्दसद्गुरुम्। ओम श्री विद्या पातुमां सदा। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम। So today we are looking at Bhaja Govindam. We saw Bhaja Govindam, the meaning, the dhatu from which Bhaja comes. It means to seek, to worship, to serve. And Govinda, who is that? Govinda, yes, we know, is Bhagavan Krishna himself. Govinda means the one who is the master of the senses, of all the mind, of this instrument through which we experience the world. He is a master. The master of all Vedas is Govinda. He is our cowherd boy who plays the flute. He is the one who attracts us all. Literally sucks us towards him. Every being, no matter what he thinks he is pursuing, finally is seeking Govinda. We don't realize this, but the more we contemplate and reflect on this, we will come to know. Because each being, let us speak only of human beings. What do we seek in whatever it is that we seek in? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. These are the four broad categories under which human pursuit has been classified. You may ask somebody, what do you want in life? They will say, I want wealth, then I'm comfortable. That is the only thing I don't now have. Some people will say, what is it that you want? Popularity, fame, success. Some will say, I have all the money, I don't have relationship. What will relationship give you? Security, comfort. Some will say, I have a lot of money, I have a lot of desires, I want to travel to the world, I want to go to Antarctica, I want to go to Everest, Mount Everest. They have these visions, challenges them. So that drives them. So we are always looking at this. Some other people may like to sacrifice something. Trip to Antarctica is planned, very expensive trip. And then everybody, there are 4 or 5 people from the family going. There is an elderly person in the family who is sick now and who requires help. So what does this person say? He's booked this ticket. It can't be cancelled. The money will not be refunded. Yet what does he say? I don't mind that sacrifice. I want to take care of this elderly person at home. Why? That will give me satisfaction. Otherwise, I won't be happy. I will go to Antarctica, spend money, but if something happens to this person, I will not be happy. Therefore, I don't mind sacrificing that, because some people pursue that way also. Dharma, my conscience tells me I have to do this, right? But in everything that we are pursuing, any of this, how do we want that? We want that comfort, we want that satisfaction, we want that fulfillment, we want that to be everlasting, isn't it? Permanent happiness, permanent satisfaction. But we see in all these pursuits, these are all going external to be achieved in this world, isn't it? When we look at these, every pursuit of ours, there is nothing permanent about it. We work hard, get something, that time we enjoy it, that time I feel fulfilled. I'm so happy I got this, my dream has come true. Wonderful. How long does it last? 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 1 month. After that, now next what dream, next what to do. Khatam ho gaya. That happiness is gone. That sense of fulfillment is gone. Isn't it? So the Shastras say this fulfillment can come only when you look within you. It doesn't come from outside. And this is exactly what Bhagavan Shankara is trying to tell in these verses. We saw this Bhaja Govindam, very popular in India. And when people sing it, they sing it so happily, so sweetly. Different tunes, are it's sung in different ways. And when we, as a group, go, everyone says, let's chant the Bhaja Govindam. But if you look at the meaning, because it is also called Moha Mudgara. Mudgara is hammer. And Moha is delusion. Every stanza, every verse is like a hammer. It is like hitting us, crack with urgency, the sense of urgency in the verses. Ki, Arey bhai, oh distracted mind, where are you going? What are you pursuing? Have you thought about it? Is there permanent happiness here? Look around you. There are other people who have sought some happiness in the outside world. Are they permanently happy? No, they are not. Then who is the one who has found it? Who has followed the scriptures, who has had a guru, and who has shown him the path. And the path is going inward by seeking the truth, by worshipping the Lord, by connecting with that which is permanent with us. Huh? So seek that. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudgara. We shall just chant the 2-3 verses that we have already studied, then go on to the 4th verse. Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudamate, संप्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति दुःखिं मूढजहि धनागम तृष्णां कुरु सद्बुद्धिं मनसि वितृष्णां यल्लभसे निज कर्मोपातं वित्तं तेन विनोदय चित्तम् नारीस्तनभरनाभिदेशं दृष्ट्वा मागामोहावेशम् एतन्मांसवसादिविकारं मनसि विचिन्तय वारं वारम्. Today we'll take up the fourth verse. नलिनी दलगत जलमति तरलं तद्वज्जीवितमपि अतिशय चपलं विद्धि व्याध्यभिमानग्रस्तं लोकं शोकहतं च समस्तम् भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते. Because samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshate dukkhin karni. All this wealth, this security, this knowledge that we get about the world. Samprapte san, when we have to leave this body and go, we have to leave everything of this world here only. We are not going to take anything with us. It is said that this Emperor Alexander, he wanted to conquer the world. He was ambitious. And he wanted to prove he is king. Unfortunately, he was looking outside. So he thought going and defeating other countries will bring him that. He died at a very young age. He is known as Alexander the Great. 32, he died. It is said that he told his followers, his ministers, that when I die, he knew he was dying. Let my hands be shown as empty. Let it be open, because I'm taking nothing from here. So you see, samprapte sannihite kale nahi nahi rakshati. This will not protect you. You go with your karmas. And the karma phala that will be generated through this karmas is what you take with you. So the criteria of what is good and bad is very different. The karma phala that you will be sprouting is very different from what we see in this world. We are deluded, distracted in this world. No? When we see this world around, Bhagavan here is saying this loka is field of experience. Right? Now see, when I say loka, now what is our loka right now? If we are all in Jagrat Avastha, we are listening to this class, this is the experience, isn't it? But here itself, if one of us is in Swapna Avastha, we are sitting here, class is going on, there is a speaker, there is an audience, and one among the audience, having listened, is listening, is suddenly wandered into another world. Swapna Avastha, dreaming. So what is the field of experience for that person? That loka, we say, this one has gone into different world. She is in her own world, isn't it? So world is field of experience. Whatever it is that your experience is your loka. Right? So he says, whichever loka that is, field of experience, is shoka. It is filled with misery. It is filled with sorrow. And this is not some great revelation, isn't it? We all have seen. We all face miseries. We are struggling in life. क्या बोलते हैं? कभी खुशी कभी गम. So आज खुशी है, कोई बोलते हैं, people also say, don't laugh too much, हाँ कल को रोना पड़ेगा, you will have to cry. So people are scared of being happy also. क्योंकि कहीं if I become happy, I will have to cry. No? They say, don't laugh too much, nazar lag jayegi. So people are scared to become happy also. Okay? If somebody sees me happy, nazar lag jayegi. I mean, they will have it will create a bad effect. Therefore, even when we are happy, we cannot be fully happy. People like to cry and show that they are miserable in life. Because life, this world is filled with that. So he says here, how is it? How is our Jivan? There is a beautiful metaphor here. What is Bhagavan said here? Nalini dalagata jalam. This drop of water, our life is like this. In that leaf of the lotus, it doesn't hold any water. If you see, even the lotus petals, you put a drop of water there, this water is always scared that it is going to fall. Kya bharosa? We don't know when death is coming. That is guaranteed. Only guarantee in life is death, isn't it? I don't know when it is going to come. But it is coming. So how am I living today? I don't know when. What will happen? We don't know when. What will happen? So this way we are. It is uncertain. Our existence itself is uncertain. So he says, the water drop playing on a lotus petal has an extremely uncertain existence. It is scared. It is going to fall now. So also is this life. Ever unstable. Today you are happy, tomorrow. Today you have something, tomorrow you have lost it. Isn't it? Every relationship of ours, everything, every possession of ours, it is not permanent. Everything is going to leave. So he says, understand this very world is consumed by disease and conceit also. Vyadhi. Anything manufactured will wear and tear. It is not going to last. It will break. So is this body. So the things that are uncertain and impermanent, why are you trying to build permanent relationship and association? Isn't it a thing we must, as intelligent beings, if we call ourselves intelligent, can we be attached to this? We can't be attached. But we forget this. And we cry over it. We are constantly in life, there is so much uncertainty. In fact, this entire COVID came, hit entire mankind. And that time we said, we all have our lessons to learn. We have learned. Now everything will change. We know what is important for us and what is not important. And in fact, when COVID was there and we human beings were all at home, if you looked out at the nature flourished, for that interim period. Rivers were clean. Animals roamed about free. There were birds chirping everywhere. It seemed that there was a balance maintained. Why? Because this human selfishness, human greed, human ambitions were curbed for a period of time. Did we notice that? So we all thought we had learned a lesson. But where did we learn that lesson? I myself thought, this is divine intervention. Now people will change. But 2020 kya gaya? 21 bhi gaya. We are back to our old ways of grabbing hoarding, very selfish. Where have we learnt our lessons? Why? Because this mood mathe of ours, conditioning of ours is so strong, we think all happiness is outside in this loka. And I am lost in this loka. This is an exhibition. This is like Kabira says, no? Mela, dunya, what is it? Mela laga. It is an exhibition. And various stalls are put. Each one according to what they like. They are rushing to that stall. One family is gone, mother, father, child, to the mall, shopping mall, to the mela. As soon as the electronic shop comes, new phones, all gadgets are there. The father says, I'm quickly going to that shop. He's attracted. I want to see the latest model. I want to buy this. Then there is some jewelry shop. The mother says, I want to go there. The child sees some toy shop. There is a car and doll and everything. He wants to go. He is not bothered about the others. He's not looking at jewelry. He's not looking at the electronic shop. His interest is. So this way, whichever is our pursuit according to our age, we are rushing. Where? To seek this very permanent happiness in impermanent things. Isn't it? So therefore, he says, reflect upon this, contemplate on this. There, our rishis have never said, don't fulfill your desires. See, fulfill them. But before fulfill, how much do I need it? How worth is it? We must value what we have. Isn't it? Today, unfortunately, all the conveniences we have, but no sukha, no contentment in heart. We are buying children everything that they want. When we were young, we had to wait, we want a new pen. So there will be a, Papa, we want a pen. We know we are not going to get it that day. How much does it cost? Oh, Papa, 2 rupees. Wait. So then we have to wait. And after 1 week, after 1 month, it will come to us. So till then, we are waiting, we are dreaming of having that pen. We have heard a no also. It may be no, they may say, maybe you will get it. Even if it was very easy to get that. Is it needed? Is it required? Will what your pen you are having now will not work? These are the questions they make us think about. So then we used to think, and then if we didn't have, we say we have a pen to write with anyway, so it is okay. So we were made strong from within. Today what happens? When the child asks, even before the child asks, I am going to get you this. So they do not value anything. That is one thing. And then they never learn. They think running after this and getting it is fulfillment. So what has happened today? Even if a little bit you hear of children in their teens ready to commit suicide because their father has refused a mobile phone. That inner strength is not built up. Why? Why this has happened? Because there is complete faith in this world, that this world will stand with me. What I get in this world is permanent. It is not. This is what Bhagwan Shankara has said all the time. So this is another one of our delusion which he wants to crack. We must contemplate. Because only when we contemplate do we realize that we are spending a lot of energy and time in useless activities. trying to get something from this world, which is anyway impermanent. So shall we go to the next verse? Fifth verse. यावद्वित्तोपार्जनसक्तः स्थावन्निजपरिवारो रक्तः पश्चाज्जीवति जर देहे वार्तां कोऽपि न पृच्छति गेहे भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते. Bhagavan says here, as long as there is this ability to earn, yavat, till then, as long as vitta uparjana saktaha, ability to earn money, ability, energy, to earn money, you have power to influence. All this is power, no? That we seek this money, wealth, and position in this world. As long as you're successful, it could mean all this. Tavat, till then, nija parivaraha, your dependents, your own family also. People who come to you, flock around you, they are attached to you. Nija parivaraha come to you. Then, paschat, afterwards, when this jivati, jara dehe, the body becomes weak, you become unable to earn money, you no longer have the power now, you are not in a powerful position. What happens, he says, that time, vartam kopina prichati gehe. Nobody even cares to speak to you. Isn't it true? Bhagavan Shankara has written it more than 1,000 years ago, but it is still valid today. We all must. Now again here, it is not that you don't earn money, you don't remain in a powerful position. You should, but it comes with a responsibility. And we should know that all this power and money is going to, people come after you for that. Because you see, many of these politicians, many of famous people, look around, you will find famous people. They are either sports people, film actors. When they are at their peak, everybody goes after them. We are your fan. They go to that politician. Saab, without you, आपका एक signature क्या काम कर सकते? आप कर लो. Without you, what can we do? You are there. You are our support. So what happens? We get carried away with this. Film stars get carried away. Sports stars get carried away. They have the energy. They have the power, strength to do something. Once that seat has gone away, the politician's seat has gone away, the very same people who came to him, Saab, without you, we can't do. He is sitting there and everybody is rushing to that other person who's sitting in that seat. That is when he realizes it was all about that seat and about that. It was not about me. And he becomes so disappointed because he takes it that they are after me. They do not love you, but they love you for your capacity to give something to them. Once long ago, there was this master who said, if somebody praises you, be careful. Find out what they want. So that time I said, why be so negative? People can genuinely compliment also. But I later realized, people like to be friends with you. People like to socialize with you because if they think you are powerful, if they think you have money, if they think you can give them what they want, that is when they come. True love has to be tested, isn't it? And very few come true, even in your own family. This is true. I have fallen in love with this boy. Really? Why? Oh, I'm attracted. He looks very good. He drives a very beautiful car. He comes from a rich family. He is very educated. He will earn very much. Ah, so you're expecting all this from him, that he will provide all this. See, at the back of the mind is working this way, isn't it? So two people get married. Why do they get married? What is this that brings them together? Because when I am married, I have certain needs, emotional needs, financial needs, physical needs. Then I want to get married so that she fulfills it. She gets married because she has certain needs and she feels he will fulfill it. Both are begging from each other. If you're already begging, what can you give another? Isn't it? Can we come together so that in when we come together, we decide what all can I contribute to this person? In what way can I make this person's life better? Can we come together in this way? Our marriage is happening this way. Previously, it was just assumed we are going to be contributing this way. Nothing in nature, you look at nature around you, trees, birds, look at Mother Earth, look at the moon, look at the sun. Everything is contributing, everything is giving. This is my nature and I'm giving off my nature. How is the human being? He can give so much, yet what is he doing? What can I get? What can I get? So what? What can I get from this man? Then I'll get married to him. What can I get from this family? Then I will be doing seva. An old man is there. Does he have a lot of money? Will he give some property from his, will he will it to me? Then I will do his seva. He has no property. Vartam kopina pritchati gehe. Nobody asks about you. This is the state of affairs even today. So when we are really, scriptures are not telling don't go and earn money, not telling don't seek this power. If you are able to be in that state of power, contribute from it. Do not look for what you are getting. There is where the problem. If you are earning money, earn a lot of money. In fact, our prayers are also that way, that everyone is prosperous. I can't be prosperous alone if my neighbor is suffering. Because what is the point? I can't show my richness around. When he is depressed and he is sad, how can I be happy? So prosperity for all. But when we have this, how much can we share? How much can we give? We have to look at this. This is what he's saying. Keep this in the back of your mind. Not as something that we have to be depressed and sorrowful about, but something that we have to be intelligent about. So you know who is coming to you for what need of theirs. When they say, I love you, don't really fall for it. Okay, what do you want? In your mind at least. Don't get carried away, because this happens all the time to us. The sixth verse. Yavat pavano nivasati dehe tavat pritchati kushalam gehe tatavati vayo deha paye bharya divyati tasmin kaye bhaja govindam govindam bhaja mudamate. Another thing, this is another delusion. Even today, what we are doing, Deha Puja, isn't it? What is Deha Puja? we are taking care of this body so much. It must be taken care of. Hmm? But we must recognize that this body is not who we are, isn't it? It is just a vehicle that we are using. Says, Yavat Pavano Nivasati Dehe. As long as there is this Pavan breath, Nivasati, going in and coming out. This is happening. No guarantee, huh? Inhalation, exhalation happens. Next moment, inhalation will happen again. There is no guarantee. See the power of this breath. How many of us pay attention to that? This meter that is going on. It can be like that. Next moment, you don't know whether you have the right over the next breath. We don't know. When that last breath has left, there is no more space. Till that is going on, in and out, this breath. This breath we have taken so much for granted. Automatically it's happening. God given and it is going on. Meter chalu ho gaya. This will stop one day. As long as this is there, people are going to talk to you. That's what he says. Once this has stopped, what will happen? Gatavati vayo deha paye. Suppose it is when the body, the prana leaves, immediately what even science will tell you, doctors will tell you, the body will start to decompose. There is this jiva within the body because of what? The body is walking, talking, everything is happening. That life force, once it leaves the body, can the body walk on its own? Till now, this ego, this jivatma is walking great with his head high, head held high. But what happens the moment that breath has gone, life force has gone, it has slumped. 4 people are required to carry this body, and isn't it? And he says, Bharya bhidyati tasmin kaya. That is, your wife also gets very scared of that body. Till that time, the wife has been taking good care. Why the wife has to take care? We all also, we are taking good care of the body, thinking we are this body. We want to decorate it nicely every time. The vehicle must be taken care of. The vehicle must be cleaned, washed. You can put one flower to it. You can put one, people put neemu and green chilies and journey lage. All that can be done. But after that, are you worried about your car, your vehicle? When you're not driving your vehicle is in the garage. Are you bothered? What is happening? What is happening? When you enter, start driving is when the vehicle will drive. Otherwise, it is simply like, if something goes wrong with the vehicle, you take it to the mechanic, get it fixed, bring it back. How is it? There is a sense of detachment, isn't it, with that vehicle? This is the same way we must have with this body, because we are not this body. But what are we doing? From morning to evening, we are very worried, concerned about this body. Our whole life activity, daily activity, you look at it, from morning to evening. What are we doing? Taking care, concerned about this vehicle. Do not be so attached to this body. We have to leave this body. In fact, Bhagavan Krishna says, we assume a body according to the experiences that we have to go through in each lifetime. And this particular body has been given to us because that will only help us go through our experiences. So if somebody is born very beautiful. Beautiful, the body is looking good. Because that jiva has to go through certain experiences living in that beautiful body. One may not feel proud about the fact. One has grown tall, one has grown short, one has grown fat, one has grown thin. Naturally given to us. Because you have to go through certain experiences through this body alone. In this body, you will face certain situations. You will meet certain people. You will have certain experiences. Understand that. So just take care of that body that much. Feed it with what it is required. We take our vehicle. Vehicle is first only while buying, we decide petrol, CNG, diesel, how much mileage it will give, isn't it? When we go to the petrol pump, if your vehicle is petrol vehicle, will you fill diesel in it? No. You will say, nahi, gaadi kharab ho jayegi. If it is supposed to be diesel, will you fill petrol in it? No. But today, what are we doing to our bodies? Arey nahi, sugar. I have slight sugar problem. I can't eat laddus. I can't eat gulab jamun. But kya kare? Man kar raha hai. Arey, body is telling you that laddu is not for me, but my tongue is telling. People come to me, they say, Ma, it is okay. I can eat that one laddu. Arey, how? How can you eat that? You're not supposed to eat. No, I'm taking insulin every day. Huh? Taking insulin and eating that laddu also. What? What is good for the body is what you have to feed. What is not good for the body, do not feed. When will that come about? Only when you recognize it as a vehicle, a tool. Just as you take care of your vehicle, you must take care of this body. It is in this body that self-realization is possible. Therefore, take very good care. But remember, it's a vehicle. It's not who you are. That difference must come about. And respect is for the jiva who is dwelling in that body, not for the body. So I cannot hate somebody because that person is fat or that person is thin. I cannot love somebody because that person looks very good or doesn't look good. I have to have, isn't it? When the person leaves the body, will somebody continue talking to that body? In fact, if I continue talking to that body, people will say she's gone mad. It has affected her. This death has affected her, isn't it? Mentally, she has to go to the doctor now. Let us take her to the doctor. She is in a state of shock. She's still talking to the body. We consider that madness, isn't it? Why? Because the truth we know at that time. But yet, when we are meeting people, what do we meet? The external form. We are lost. This is another delusion that Bhagwan Shankara wants to hit on. Remember this, contemplate on this, and understand that even the ones who take care of your body, your wife might be there, your husband might be there, your mother, your father, everyone takes care, but it is only the body that we are referring to at that time. The moment prana leaves, this body has to be cremated, buried, it has to be destroyed. So when you think of this, it is not for you to become depressed and sorrowful, but it is use your viveka buddhi and discriminate how much attention and what kind of attention should be given to the body. It is very important. The body is the tool. that will help you go through all experiences, and even in the body alone, you will attain self-realization. But what kind of treatment it has to be given, think about. Don't get attached to it so much. Because in this cycle, until we find our goal, we will be coming back in different bodies every janma, every birth. And one very beautiful verse we will go to. Balastavat kridasaktah tarunastavat tarunisaktah वृद्धस्तावत् चिन्तासक्तः परमे ब्रह्मणि कोऽपि न सक्तः. Says, so long as one, he has very beautifully in this verse drawn a picture for us, which is so clear. We may not pay attention to this fact, but now Bhagavan brings our attention to this. What is it? In childhood, what are children after? Krida, games, they want to play. What is the attachment? Sense objects are football, cricket ball, what else? Everything else they want. What they can play with, they can enjoy, isn't it? So sense object, they are running after these. What happens as the same child grows? Tarunasthavat, Taruni Sattva. The opposite sex becomes very attractive. So earning money, ambition is there. Which college you are going to? What career are you taking up? Which office have you joined? Which position are you in? So see what has happened? Toys are not important. Why? Now we will say, I have matured. But what is that maturity? According to your age, you are running after things. And these, what is driving you? Your own lust, your own ambition, your own hormones. It is pushing you. And we are running after it, pursuing that. As this person grows older, he says, oh, this is not important, something else is important. Then he is worried. Old age is always, you have already done whatever you have to do. And then you have to cry, array, what will happen to this new generation? What will happen to this, why are they running after money? Why are they, we also did the same. You look at children, they are going after mobile phones. What did you go after when you were young? Complaining. What will happen to the next generation? It seems Aristotle was the first one to ask this question, at least recorded that way. Even before him, people must have been worried. How many years ago? 300, 400 years ago? He said, what will happen to the new generation? That means he has talked like that about our forefathers. Our forefathers thought what will happen to us, and now we are thinking what will happen to them. But really what happens? Everyone is in their pursuit of whatever they think is important in their life. So children are running after the sense objects are different, but we are running after these sense objects which are of the world. The older one gets, the more one has to worry. Then it shows that you are a responsible person. People think if they are worried, then they are responsible. I think it is very irresponsible to worry. हम क्या करें, चिंता तो लगी रहती है, बच्चों का क्या हो, इनका क्या होगा, दुनिया का. परमे ब्रह्मणि कोऽपि न सक्तः. अरे, your relationship with God, what happened? That is the only thing that was important. Bhagavan Shankara at the age of 8 was not bothered about this. He was not tempted about this. Ramana Maharshi was not tempted. You will say, oh, these were born avatars. How did they become like this in childhood? Because that was their samskara. In their previous lives, they have already prepared themselves. This is the mature soul who seeks God first. Why? Because that is the permanent relationship. Everything else is impermanent. But we do not see this because we are so blinded, no? Everything outside is so attractive. And when you tell somebody, don't be blinded by it, they think you're a failure. People going to spiritual classes are losers. No? You have lost a lot, you have suffered a lot. That is why you are going to. You should not be there. You should enjoy life. Life is made for us to enjoy. This is the Virochana cult. Virochana cult is Rakshasa cult. No? Masters say, definitely pursue what will give you enjoyment. Array, but when the scriptures are saying that pursue Atman, pursue Ishvara, it will give you total enjoyment, permanent bliss. Why don't people bother about that? The same people who are thinking that this will give me happiness, that will settle me. Why don't you go for final settlement then? Final settlement happens only when you have realized God. Realized God, that God within you is God everywhere. Parama sukha payo. Now I have nothing to do. No running around. No. Just simply sit and enjoy. That they are not able to see, that they are not able to accept. Parama sukha lies there. And how is this kind of happiness? Which is permanent. Arey, sahi mein? Parama sukha is that. Not yada kada coming and going. Today I got this, when I'm happy. I have lost it, I'm unhappy. When I get it also, I am scared when I will lose it. I have continuously worked so hard, struggled, and done lot of hard work. With lot of pain, I earned money. Now I've invested that money and kept. Now I'm scared. What will happen if people come to know I have that money? They will ask me. I will be robbed. So even when I have that money, I'm not happy. Paramasukha comes from where? Only knowing your true self. God realization. Once you realize, why you bothered about creation? Why don't you go after the creator? When you have the creator, you have entire creation with you. Go after the creator and enjoy this Paramasukha. If you see sadhus, if you see jnanis, they're happy. And you ask them, they say, I have nothing to do. Because they have realized everything is already going on. There is somebody else driving it. Why do I have to worry? Everything is, there is an order. There is a cosmic will. There is a cosmic order. Only I am not in sync with it. Because I'm fighting for me, mine, I want this, I want that, I want that, and I am lost. If I learn to drop off, then happiness is who I am. And this happiness is independent. It is not dependent on anything, anybody, any relationship. So how are you? Oh, because I have come? No, even I am happy otherwise also. I'm not happy because I've gone to that place. I'm not happy because a problem is solved. I'm not happy because situation has changed. I'm simply happy. When Gurudev Chinmayananda was asked, Gurudev, Chinmaya mission has come up now, but what will happen to it after you? He said, I don't care what happens to it even now. Because my happiness does not depend on Chinmaya mission being there. Chinmaya mission has come about because of my happiness. So, because of that happiness, something has been created. So, what happens with that? Let it go. If it flourishes, let it flourish. If it was destroyed, let it destroy. I am happy, independent of the mission. Look at that. Can we this way come to recognize ourselves and act in that happiness? So even rishis have got married, have had children. But first, what did they seek? To anchor themselves in that truth. Then they have also worked. Every Mahatma works in this society. And the world is not different for him. He also eats the same roti and dal and chawal. He is not in love, unconditional love, I will remain. All this is our painted thing. He has a halo around, and this is how he walks, and this is how he talks. We have painted these pictures. All jnanis are rooted in this truth within them. It is not outside of them. And from there, they begin to work. It is like a ship in the ocean. Huh? Deep seas, waves are huge. But if the ship is not anchored and it is simply lying in the waves, it will be like this drop of water on the lotus leaf, very scared, unstable, unsteady. When will one wave come and I will all be drowned? But what about that ship which is rooted in the truth, which is anchored very well? It will enjoy the waves because I am rooted. So any big wave comes, I will enjoy the ride. Go up and come down. Happy, isn't it? This is the way. Let us anchor ourselves in that Govinda. That Govinda who is ourself, the self in me being the self in all. Consciousness, all pervading consciousness alone. From that consciousness alone is this world created. So whatever I'm seeing around, this creation comes from that consciousness. So if I can go and attain that, then I am the happiest and blissful, independent. I am not dependent on anything of this world. This way, can I give up everything? Only then will I be able to gain. You understand that? Therefore, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. Seek this truth. Worship this God. Serve this truth. Serve this God. Serve the essence. Come to recognize this. Every waking state, our lifestyle, our life ambition should be to attain to this truth. And once we recognize this truth, we must act from there. So every activity of ours, at the back of our mind, our pursuit should be to come to do this. What is that? Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudate, Samprapte Sannite Kale, Nahi Nahi Rakshati Dukrin Karane. All of this wealth from this world will not protect you from death. It is within that time. And life simply flies. Time flies, you know. We must be able to come to recognize this truth in this human body, in this human birth, here and now. Once you come to that state, you are in a state of bliss, which is your true nature. And then that is when we say, death doesn't touch such a person. It is in this way that you have attained immortality. So Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam. We will conclude with this verse. The next verse we will see in the next class. Reflect upon these verses, and when we say reflect, think about the pros and cons. What exactly does Bhagavan Shankara want to tell us? What is he directing our attention to? Can we pay attention to that? Because it is coming from whom we consider an incarnation of the divine. It has to be the truth. Keep that faith and let us polish our intellect to follow this truth as spoken by the scriptures, as given to us by our Swanadi Shankara. We shall conclude here for today. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.